Bye, Tolkie. Bye, Tolkie. Have you noticed your friend is missing? Your friend? These are my two Nigerian dwarf, possibly Nigerian dwarf cross does I got from an auction. They were introduced to a buck not too long ago, but this is what they look like now. So leave your guesses in the comments for if they're pregnant, and if they are pregnant, how far along they are, and by the end of the video, you will have the answers to those guesses. This is my first time owning goats, and I got Vinny and Tolkie at an auction in, I think, August. And I don't know very much about them. I do know the name of their previous owners, and they're obviously either Nigerian dwarfs or some kind of cross. But based off of their weights that I got from both the vet on their first checkup and from the auction, they just seemed a lot smaller than a Nigerian dwarf should be. And they have grown a little bit since then, even though they were both adults when I got them. But anyways, they were really small, and so I bought them to breed them, but I knew that I needed to find a buck that was smaller or at least the same size as Vinny. And so I found one that I really liked, but he lived like 5 hours away. So I loaded up all the dogs and I loaded up the goats, and we made that road trip. And I dropped off the goats for about 32 days to be with that buck. And by all accounts, they did well over there. No escapes or anything. And this is them meeting the buck for the first time. His name is Keanu, if I didn't mention that. He's a miniature La Mancha. And yeah, Tolkie didn't like him at first. But she quickly caught on, and I'm going to blur this, but this is confirmed breeding. And then this is them not too long after I picked him up. You get a better image of Keanu there. And, yep, just him and his little girlfriends not too long before I went and picked them up. But they seemed like they really enjoyed their time there. It was like a little vacation for them. I think they were disappointed when I came to pick them up. They're like, oh man. And this is Albert. He's my road trip buddy. The dogs and the goats did fine in the car because they were completely separated, and that's why they did okay. And this is me bringing them back home. Time to let the goats out. Hey ladies. Hey ladies. Oh, how you doing, sweethearts? Oh, you got poop all over yourself. It was a journey. It was a journey. Oh, I'll help you out. Vinny, Tolkie. Vinny, Tolkie, come on. Hey, Vinny, Tolkie. Vinny, Tolkie. Yeah, I have snacks still. I'm still your snack girl. I got more where that came from too. You want some? Come on. Come on. You're looking a little bit like your boyfriend. Yeah, couples start to look like each other. You remind me of him. Come on, ladies. Vinny's like, how come I'm not getting any of those crackers? Come on. Here, you're going to have to step a bit. It's a bit of a step. I'm going to give some to Vinny. Here you go, Vinny. Hey, there you go, Vinny. That's for you. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, I don't want to pick you up. As much as I can avoid picking you up, the better. Come on. Maybe I shouldn't be giving you too many of these. All right. Welcome home, ladies. I got to fix things up a little bit for you. Like, a lot of your stuff is missing, and there's dog poop everywhere, but we're going to fix that. One last cracker. Look at your face. And I see that your ear tag is missing, girl. Okay. Well, I didn't remove it, so don't send the law after me. So I'm just out here hanging out with the goats, and I should be asleep right now because I have to get ready to go into town, and I've been driving all day, so I should go to sleep before I do that. Oh, goodness. But I'm sitting here, and I got some cups, Sharpie, and some pregnancy tests. So the plan is that as soon as one of these ladies goes pee, I'll catch some and do the pregnancy test. But Tolkie is very messy right now. Oh, that's interesting. Her backside seems a bit swollen. That is interesting. But yeah, she's trying to groom herself, but they're acting like they did when I first got them. Tolkie's a little bit more friendly. Vinny wants nothing to do with me. But I'm sure soon they'll forgive me. Come around. They're mad because I took them away from the paradise. They had it good there. They had a boyfriend. They had more food, I'm sure, on account of, like, they had hay. I don't give them hay. I'm gonna start giving them hay, but look at these two. Look at you two. You're so cute. Why don't one of y'all go pee, but do it like near me? Look at her little teeth. You got little teeth going on. You're gonna make cute babies, I think. At least she's still letting me pet her. Maybe she's forgiving me a bit. Oh, she don't like me touching her ears, though. Okay, I won't touch your ears. You seem like you had a scratch there or something. I wish you wouldn't jump around now that I'm pretty sure you're pregnant. Good girls. Good girls. Yeah, you get pet too. She don't like you. She don't like me. She's mad at me. She's like, you took us away from our little vacation home. Oh, y'all. They're so dirty from the ride home, though. Hi. So it actually ended up taking me several days to collect the urine samples because they just would not go pee when I had the time to sit out there with them. And so I ended up having to do is to wake up really early in the morning, going out before they woke up, being there as they woke up and came out to greet me, seeing if I had treats or anything. And then even then, because I figured they would go pee after they woke up, even then it took a really long time of sitting out there in the cold. I think it was at least half an hour of just sitting there staring at them until they went pee. I don't know if you guys can eat that too fast or something. It's not alfalfa, so. All right, these ladies have a new hotel room. You gonna climb in there? Good girls. Don't pee in there. Hey, you're not supposed to eat the straw, ma'am. You actually have perfectly good hay. So don't be eating the straw. Yeah, you got the evidence right here. Don't go eating that. You have perfectly good hay. Okay, I finally collected urine samples for both Vinny and Tolkie. It took literally like an hour to do this. I finally have them, and I'm going to do the test now. So there's this strip in here. I think I'm going to take it out, dip it in for 5 seconds on Vinny's, because hers was first. And then, what do I do? And then withdraw and position horizontally. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay, so I finished collecting the tests at about 8 o'clock. So at 8:10, at 8:10, I can check them. But it's really irritating because I can see the tests, right? I can see that one of them is already paler than the other. And it hasn't been anywhere near 10 minutes, so I really probably shouldn't be looking at them. Oh my goodness, did I not record any of that? Basically, this is Tolkie's test, which is somewhere between the amber and the light blue, but I would call it light blue. And then this is Vinny's test, which I think is solidly light blue. Which is funny because Tolkie was definitely bred first. She was literally bred as they introduced the buck. Like, but anyways, yeah, so I think that they're both pregnant, but I was supposed to test them at 40 days, and they're just over 30 days bred. Assuming they were both bred when the buck was introduced. I don't know. Do you think this one's more amber than blue? I think it's definitely blue, but anyways, yes, I believe they're both pregnant, but I will test them again. And that's what it says you're supposed to do. You're supposed to test again after 10 days to confirm, no matter what results you get. So my goats, Vinny and Tolkie, are both pregnant. Oh, hopefully. And I did 3 different tests. I did urine tests, blood tests, and an ultrasound. That's right, past me. I did 2 different urine tests, a blood test, and an ultrasound. And I did 2 urine tests. So 2 days after the first one, unfortunately, because of my stupidity, one of my dogs ended up attacking Vinny, the smallest goat. And I was really scared for both Vinny's life and for her baby's life. I was unable to find any external injuries, and my vet checked her out and said she was okay. So we did the blood test. The blood test came back positive for both goats. It showed they were both pregnant. And then we did the ultrasound. And for Tolkie, the bigger one, the ultrasound said she had twins at least, but we were not able to see any babies on Vinny. All right, now it's time for the second test, and I didn't get very much pee from Vinny, but I did get a decent amount from Tolkie. It should still be enough for the test. And yes, I know that their pee's too dark. They need to be drinking more water for sure. It's done. And what I think is funny is just like last time, Vinny's test is a darker blue than Tolkie's. But Tolkie's the one we know for sure is bred. So Tolkie is the lighter blue, Vinny is the darker blue, but they're both blue. I would say that Vinny's looks a little closer to the light blue. So I'm still working on the goat pen, but for now the goats are inside the house, which means I can watch them out my window. Do you guys like the new hay? Do you like it? Fresh bale, fresh bale. Fresh bale. Girls, are you guys aware that you're pregnant? Are you aware? Did you know this? Are you preparing mentally? It's a big responsibility. It's a big responsibility. Look how lopsided she is. It's supposed to be Rugrats on the right, Lunch on the left. So theoretically, the kids are on this side, but they're not that big yet. You look funny. You look funny. Oh, don't jump on me. So for the question of if they're pregnant, she's peeing. She really waits until I'm not doing a pregnancy test to pee. Anyways, so yes. I am really hoping that Vinny is still pregnant. I'm not sure. I don't know all the signs of heat to look for. I've never seen signs of heat in either of them. And then as for Tolkie, she definitely is pregnant. So, yep. She's still looking kind of lopsided, and like her hips go in a lot, and her hips go in a little bit too. So I don't know if that indicates anything. Hi. They're officially in their second trimester, though, I assume. Oh, gross, she's pooping. So by this point, I knew for sure that Tolkie was bred because we saw her babies on the ultrasound. We saw at least twins on her ultrasound. And I was just super worried about Tolkie because even though her blood test and her urine test came up as pregnant, if she had had a miscarriage after the dog attack, she would still get positive pregnancy tests. So the only way to confirm was to do another ultrasound. And I talked to the lady who was helping me ultrasound the goats, and she said it would be best to wait until after Christmas. So I was just sitting there for a couple weeks, not really knowing if Vinny had lost her babies or not. So earlier today, I did the final ultrasound on Vinny and confirmed that she is definitely still pregnant. She has at least one baby, if not two. So that is very, very exciting. I'm really happy, and I feel really blessed that her baby survived. So yeah, according to the blood test, the urine test, and the ultrasounds, both of these goats are pregnant. They are due sometime in March, and I'm really excited. By then, they will have been moved to their own goat pen. There's two options: either keep them here until the permanent pen is built, or move them into Happy's old run. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. But yeah, so they're definitely both bred. They're due in March, and so I will keep you guys updated on their progress. We are expecting between 4 to 5 kids, so that's going to be really, really exciting. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? Anyways, goodbye for now. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Are you going to say goodbye? You just got to eat? That makes sense. Okay, bye.